Hey, so it is time, it is finally here. I've been wanting to make this video for so long, but I couldn't because he didn't actually have a Shimenawa set. But now it is done, it is here. Child with a Shimenawa set. These are his stats. Like, attack is through the roof, 2400 attack. It's because he's holding the rust. But like, look at his crit rate and crit damage. I am so proud of that. 73 crit rate, 137 crit damage without a crit rate weapon or a crit rate or a crit damage weapon. 0 energy recharge, and I really wish that he did, because like, Shimenawa, you use 15 energy, right? You're using 15 energy to increase your damage. So that kind of sucks. His weapon, like I said, is the rust. I could, like, unironically try out the Favonius Warbow just to give him some energy recharge, but it does have low base attack. But that's the thing, it really does kind of synergize with him, because his ult, whenever you use it, also he's triple crown, by the way. I did triple crown Child. The next character, well, also we have also triple crowned Zhongli, but the next character is going to be Toma whenever he comes out. He comes out in like a week right now. Whenever you use your ranged ult, you get refunded 20 energy, and Shimenawa needs 15 energy. 20 is more than 15. It synergizes there really just for the first one, because he has no energy recharge, so it's kind of difficult to get that second rotation, but at least the first one, it's there. And that's kind of all you need, because he does kill things pretty quickly. I do love Child so much. Anyway, these are just artifacts. Like this one, a lot of crit damage, a lot of crit rate. This one is so good. It has elements of mastery. It's kind of whatever. I would like it if in that defense fight, if that was energy recharge, or if it was attack, then it would be absolutely perfection. This one, crit rate, crit damage, and honestly, it's basically all it has. Like the other one, if it had energy recharge, if it had attack percentage, this would be really, really good. This one is the one that he's had for so long. It's 30 crit damage, and that's it. So I'm really hoping I can get another one at some point, but it's really hard. It's really hard for anything to beat this one. That's a very good artifact. This one, this is the piece that he got. Shimenawa attack percentage. It is good. It has 13 crit rate. That's actually ridiculous, but it is an attack percentage goblet. It's not a hydro. This technically does output more damage than not having a Shimenawa and a hydro. Yeah, you can still use attack percentage goblets. It's not like you can't. They are still very good. The elemental damage goblets are going to give you slightly more output, but the attack percentage goblet is still going to be like really, really close. The difference between like a really good attack percentage goblet and a regular elemental goblet, like, they are very, very close. And sometimes the attack percentage goblet is better. And then this one, crit rate, has attack, has crit damage. It's kind of whatever. I wish it was better, but you know, those stats, I'm really happy with those stats. So I've been doing this domain because I've actually, which is the tenacity in the middle of the domain, because now that I've like kind of finished Child, I'm postponing the Emblem of Severed Fate domain, and I am doing this new one, which is tenacity for Zhongli, because Zhongli, like Child, has gotten an upgrade as well. That, like, Zhongli is a very stat hungry character, I think, but he's got 61 crit rate, 115 crit damage, really good energy recharge. Like, he's got an upgrade, and it's only going to get better from here, but I'm very proud of him as well. So just seeing like what Child can do. So obviously this is not the ideal team. This is just a team I'm using because I like these characters. And then Aloy's here because friendship level 10, she needs that. And also we can do like a mini freeze setup, but just look at Child's damage. Look at damage. He's hitting 8k on his normal attacks. That's never happened before. He usually hits like 5k. This is absolutely ridiculous. I'm having so much fun with this build. It's so fun. Oh my god. And see, like right there, he's got all of his energy back. But the only thing is, if you are doing this and you want to go back to normal, using it a second time to go back into his range stance, it technically counts as using your elemental skill, so it does drain 15 energy again. So if you need to swap out, you just swap out your character, because that puts Child back in his range stance, but it doesn't use the 15 energy. Now obviously his like ideal artifact set is Heart of the Depth. Heart of the Depth is literally made for him, but Shimenawa is still really good. Like, he's outputting quite a bit of damage, and even though he has literally 0 energy recharge, because he's on the field, any energy that does get created, and he does do better with large groups of enemies, any energy that does get created gets funneled directly into him, so him not having that much energy is really not that big of a deal. The only time it's a big deal is when you're dealing with like one specific enemy, which we'll see against the Magu Kenki in a little bit, because like I said, he does thrive with large groups of enemies, which I guess I could show that as well. So we're in Abyss, obviously, 20% attack here. This is what I mean when he does better in large groups of enemies. This is also going to be with a Bennett buff, so keep that in mind. This is not a C1 Bennett though, so we're fine. Kind of do this. 87k ranged ult. Oh my god, 13k. What the heck? He just melted everything. But like I said, that ranged ult, you're going to want to use that. Usually use that with Child anyway. Just because that does have more of a damage output than his actual ult. Okay, so Xiangling died here, but I'm still showing off the damage. Like 9k. This is 9k. Without a, well, okay, it has Pyro Resonance, but without the Bennett buff and 20% attack, so basically 45 extra attack. And he's hitting 9k. That's kind of ridiculous. That is kind of ridiculous, and I'm actually so proud. Child is one of my favorite characters in general. I do really love him. Like, as a character, he's great, he's fantastic, I really love him. As a character, he is probably my favorite character to play as. I love his playstyle so much, it's so much fun, it's so different than any other character. I love it so much. He's absolutely my favorite character to play as. Zhongli is still there, you know, Zhongli is there, I do love him as well. But there's something about Child, right? There's something about him. 16k with a Vaporize, it's insane. Okay, well, I'll meet you back versus the Magu Kenki. Oh right, it didn't show him off with the Viridescent Shred, so we're gonna try that right now. You just start off with a charge attack, apply Hydro on one enemy, and then swirl that, and then you use your other attacks. He didn't have Pyro, so that's very unfortunate. But like 20, wow, 26k and a Vaporize. I love him, dude. I love this character so much. Okay, after suffering in that second half, we are here. Finally in Chamber 2. Go elemental skill damage, it's kind of whatever. I think that does buff Child's damage. Actually, yeah, it does. So that's awesome. So the ideal rotation, obviously, is applying Hydro and then applying Anemo, and then playing Pyro and then more Anemo. So we're going to apply the wet status. Swirl that. Hit that, use Sucrose's other attack. And then go this, which he doesn't have his ult, I don't know why. 23k Vaporize. That's looking spicy. 11k, what the heck? And then, yeah, here he goes. Here he goes. So yeah, like after this first rotation, it's kind of like, could be better. It's like, obviously he's going to have energy issues, but oh my god. Okay, well, you know, you get it. You get it, right? So after that first rotation, it's going to be a little harder because of the lack of energy, but we're just getting Xiangling to do as much damage as possible. It's a known comp, it's there, whatever. Leaving Spiral Abyss, we're never doing it again until it resets, but, you know, never going for 36 stars. I'm never going for 36 stars again. So that's my Child, actually my Child, because I've given it everything, and I will continue to give him everything, except for his weapon, Polar Star. I would love to get Polar Star, but if it was on a better banner, like if it was Polar Star and like Staff of Homa, I probably would have gone for it. Actually, probably would have gone for it, because it's a very good weapon for him. It's crit rate main stat. I would have really liked it, but it's fine. He has the Rust. Rust is still incredibly strong. I still really like it for him. Showcase a little Zhongli damage, 4.5k, almost 3k resonance. Like just look at this 8k damage. Just look at this 8k damage. Look at all these dropped frames, dude. That's a sign that I need to stop recording. But look at how much, like the health bar is not even showing for the enemies. Okay, you know what? This is awful. This is whatever. You already get it. You know what he's doing. You know there's my Child. And then my game crashed after that. So that's absolutely a sign for me to stop. But that is my Child. Like I said, I'm very, very happy with him. Kind of wish he did have energy recharge, but it's fine. He doesn't need it necessarily. It's okay. I can get by without it. But that is that. The next character, like I said, is going to be Thoma. Hopefully we can actually get him. I am very excited for him. I've not been excited for a character in a very long time. So hopefully I get the RNG gods to shine upon me and we can get him. And we're going to instantly triple crown him. Absolutely. I don't even care if he's going to be bad. I'm not even going to use him that much if I'm being honest. But I will triple crown him because I love him. So if you enjoyed the video, hope you're having a fantastic day. Like and subscribe if you want. I would really appreciate it if you want to see my Zhongli artifacts. They are here. He's looking like that. He's doing good. If you enjoyed the video, hope you're having a fantastic day. Like and subscribe if you want. I would really appreciate it. Tickle my bell if you want. And I will see you in the next one. Which, you know, maybe eventually we'll talk about Zhongli. But it's probably going to be Toma. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So I'll see you then. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.